if the Netanyahu government is guilty of genocide and the evidence is overwhelming, is not the Biden administration, is not the government of the United States of America guilty of genocide for unambiguously funding it and knowing what's going on?
Look at, I mean, if you follow law, aiding and abetting is also a participation in a crime.
Yes.
So the answer is very clear here. But what we have to do is to stop this conduct from occurring. And how's that done? America needs a new role in the world, not as a nation above nations, but a nation among nations. We cannot afford to be the policeman of the world. A $34 trillion budget underscores that. The destruction of American way of life, of anything that people have worked their lives for, is on the line here with the policies that are coming out of Washington from Democrats and Republicans alike. So again, the reason why I'm taking an independent approach here is to talk about what's good for this country, putting country above party, making sure that we say, look, we're not in World War II anymore. Those days are gone. We need to look at how we can use diplomacy, the science of human relations, to settle our differences without killing, and those who would call ourselves allies to define their role and to make sure they follow suit. But someone cannot claim to be an ally of the United States and at the same time wage war recklessly and wantonly, and then come to us and say, well, you gotta come with us now. You don't have any choice. Well, we do have a choice. And we have to draw the line and say, stop it. Not just a ceasefire, but stop the war against the people in Gaza. Stop the dehumanizing of people in the West Bank. Stop expanding the war in the region. Bring all the parties together. Come up with a grand agreement for peace and move on to create the lives that all people all over the world want for themselves and their families. Except that there are those who are in it for power and power alone. And if we don't be a restraining factor instead of a factor that pushes them to greater heights of violence, we will reap a whirlwind.